I'm Dee, and this is the Unguided Life where I am taking it one day at a time. You guys along with a journey to hold me accountable as I budget my way through life. And I'm out of breath. Why? I have no clue, but I am. So, we need to update our debt payoff tracker. Now, I did this almost a week ago, but what happened was I realized that the payment for my student loan was not going to happen until the end of the month because I set it up on auto pay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to update this tracker to reflect the current numbers based on what I paid in January. And then in February, we're just going to update it to reflect the new numbers since I did refinance. So let's go ahead and get into this and get this over with. So there are some debts that I paid off before 2022. And so those debts are listed all above the car loan. The medical bill, I was able to pay that off in 2020. That was for Papa. Then I was able to pay off my taxes. Now I had taxes that had accumulated for 3 years because I was in bankruptcy. I would file my taxes and I owed my state, but I wasn't required to make any payments. But if you did not make a payment prior to your case being dismissed, then you would pay interest and penalty. And I said, no, 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 no. So I made sure I paid off my taxes well ahead of time. So they'll be current, and in 2021 they were current, and I paid my 2020 taxes. So that brought everything up. So then I also took out several 401k loans. I was able to pay one off in 2020. Now the medical loan, it comes from I just had a whole bunch of medical bills. And instead of just paying them each to each provider, I just combined them and then made a payment. And initially it was fine because I was making them and was interest free. But the moment that I made a payment less than the interest free amount, I no longer were eligible for an interest free loan and I had to accrue interest. The downside of it was that the interest is based on the market. The upside of it, 2020 happened. So that's why I was able to pay this off in the time that I was, because the interest was so low and I was making these extra payments. And yeah, got that right out of the way. Then I was able to tackle the second 401k loan in March of 2021. And then the last 401k, 401k, it's so funny, in May. So that made the last one ever that I'm going to ever take off. And we say it, but I mean it. And so last month, when I did the debt check-in, I actually did it based on the fact that I was making these payments myself. So I was going in on random days and making these payments. And so my minimum for my car loan with the finance company prior to the refinance was $280.14. Student loan D minimum was $74.03, but I had been paying $75 since October of last year. And student loan E is $365.62 and is currently in forbearance, so I don't have to make any payments. So how much did I pay in January? For the car loan, I paid $760.28. This was 2 car payments and $200 extra from my January budget. The reason why I pulled off the $280.14 from Savannah, which is my car maintenance sinking fund, was because I miscalculated the days. So if I wanted to stay on track of paying every 28th day, I had to find money to pay on December 30th or 31st, one of those days, in order to ensure that the next 28th day will fall in January budget. So that's why I had to make that extra one. Now student loan D, I switched to having it done automatic, and so it's due every 20, I was going to say every 28th day, but it's due on the 28th of each month. I was paying it on random days based on when I got paid. So the last time I paid was in December 16th. So that is 30 plus days before, 30 plus days it took for the next payment based on that schedule. So I did pay the $74.03. So that is deducted, or will be deducted. And for student loan E, nothing is paid towards that. So the new balance. So this is going to be the new balance with the old finance company because they have not received a check yet. So until they receive a check, we're going to update where they say I'm at. And it's $9,475.54. For student loan D, the amount that I'm at is $23,140.40. And the reason why it's gone up is because it was more days that it was accruing interest, and I only had paid $75. So hopefully now we will be good. Now, when I say good, all that simply means is, because I'm not making extra to these, if I make the minimum payment, $65 of that is how much I accrue each month in interest on this particular loan. So it'll be moving like little at a time. What's that, $9? $9 less it should be moving. We will see how that goes and if my math is correct. So the new balance for student loan E is $141,397.58. And so let's talk about the car loan and the difference. So the difference between the new balance and the old balance is $626. The difference between the new balance and the old balance of the student loan is a negative $14.60. And the difference between the new and the old balance is 0. So for the month, the amount that I actually paid to debt is $834.31. The new balance is $174.13. $174,013.52. It's a mouthful. I get jumbled. And the difference is $585, which simply means that's how much came off principal. So this month's debt paid is, of course, $585.65, and we get that number from there. Last month we were at $4,919.38. Now we are at $505.03. Okay. This month's interest is the amount, the difference between the principal applied and the amount paid, and that is $248.65. So last month the total interest was $462. When we add that, we have a total of $710.65. The starting debt balance is $174,599.18. The new balance is $174,013.52. And if we ever want to check our math, how we can just make sure this is correct is just take the 174,599.18 and then minus 174,013.52, and see, got to check our math. And because we got that off, we need to make sure that this is right. So 83431 minus 58566. Okay, that's right. So we're good with that. Plus 462 We're good with that. That was this month's. Last month was 491938, and then we add the 585, supposed to be 66. So that should be, this should be a 6, and this should be a 4. 491938 plus 58566. All right, so that's just how much debt we paid so far. Now I started calculating interest October 23rd. That was the first payment I actually made to my student loan. So I put that there just to remind myself this is where this number is coming from, because of course we have paid so much more. Now the next part you're going to see is actually me coloring in the car loan, because I do have a tracker for that. Now I did it prior. This number didn't change, so that footage is totally fine to be mashed up. You'll be okay. We'll be okay. And I'm not doing a tracker for my student loans because I'm not monitoring it closely, because that is not the debt I'm trying to pay off. All right, so let's go ahead and get over there. One thing I got to do is get the debt tracker sheet, the coloring sheet. Okay. We're back. So this is the debt payoff current sheet that I'm working with, and this is with the balance of $13,000. Not the balance, but the car loan was $13,000. So when left off, we was right here, and this is 12/19/2021. We had paid off $2,860, or we were able to color up to that line. So currently we are at $3,524. So we are not, are we there? 3380 plus 260. Okay, so we're not here, so we can color up to here right now, because we only at 3524. Yeah, so we only can color up to here. Today's date is 1/21/22. And what color we want to do? Let's do pink. Yeah, let's do pink. We're gonna turn it to the side here, and we're just going to color it. I almost forgot this sheet. I wonder if I should start them. No, I'm not gonna do it. I ain't gonna cut down no more trees. I'm just going to use this because it's still the same amount, the loan, how much I've taken out to finance the vehicle. So yeah, we're gonna keep it where it's at. We're gonna keep it where it's at. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. And here we are down to 9475. So 9475. So we're not here, we're right here at 121/22. And I need a green highlighter. Thought I had one there. I guess I can use this one. So we'll just highlight where we at. So according to this, we're in quote unquote the third year. We're working on our third year, and we started this loan May 2020. So fairly good. We're making great progress. So that is what's up. What's going to happen is I am going to, here we go. I'm like, where's this sheet at? I'm going to actually tell my debt story soon, probably tomorrow. And then I'm not sure when I'm going to publish it. But yeah, it's time for y'all to know about my student loan debt and what it consists of and why it's so damn high. All right, y'all. In the meantime, in between time, peace out.